Hello everyone. I am Nischal Bandari representing our group working on SCI mini research project. The group members are Bobin Khatri and Ankit Khatioda. The topic of our project is design of user interface for personal health record mobile application by the use of Shneiderman's 8 golden rules. This video is a walkthrough of what we have accomplished in 6 weeks working on this project. Now discussing about problem statement, medical data and information is ever increasing in the world. There is a great challenge to manage medical data. With the growth of population, medical data also grows. Implementation of EMR and PHR is key to solve the problem. A personal health record system is an electronic system which includes all self-reported and self-recorded health data, including health issues and treatment. Though it is an effective solution for growing medical data, it has been developing at a very slow pace. So we have tried to design an interface of a PHR system using Shneiderman's 8 golden rules. Now moving towards week 1. The team members were selected based on their previous interest in medical applications. Three existing systems were reviewed and their problems were documented. Preliminary survey questionnaires were drafted and sent for data collection. The survey verified our problem statement. Now moving on to week 2, the documentation section started where the relevance of the problem was documented by reading different articles and using existing application. Probable solution to the problem were identified and then the problem statement were evaluated with other groups and the relevance of the problem statement was discussed and its pros and cons were listed and documented. Now moving on week 3, paper prototype were developed for knowing the requirement of the interface. The prototype were then given to the user for testing. For testing the prototypes, we used retrospective think aloud technique. The feedback of the user was then documented. Then prototype 2.0 was developed and again the same group of users were given the prototype for testing. Moving on to week 4, after gathering the requirement from the prototype, we moved toward developing the interface of the application. Figma was used for prototyping the requirement. Color combination were researched and user-centric design was made by implementing the feedback of users. The developed prototype was then sent for heuristic evaluation by Gomez et al. Heuristics. It is a great method of heuristic for mobile application. The result from the heuristic evaluation was then documented. Then MVP was developed using Flutter as the application. Moving on to week 5, after developing the MVP, user persona and cognitive walkthrough was done in a great detail which has been documented. Final UI was then developed by using Shneiderman's 8 golden rules. The interface design is consistent. The interface logs into home page and the metaphor of the home icon for home page and upload to cloud and the color used are consistent throughout the system. There is a feature for enabling voice command and tap to speech for a differently abled people ensuring universal usability. These bottom are highlighted whenever selected which ensures informative feedback. Dialogues are developed to ensure that a sequence of tasks is completed as shown below for deleting a record, whereas information are provided clearly to prevent errors as shown in the slide. Edit feature is provided in various places to permit easy reversal of action and user-initiated tasks are developed in the interface which support internal locus of control. Different icons and charts are used whenever possible to reduce cognitive load of the users. The final design the thoughts developed is presented in the screen. In the final week, the usability of the product was tested using the post-study system usability questionnaires and the result was documented. Finally, a research paper was developed using the documented report. Now, I would like to thank our course instructor Dr. Sushil Shrestha for his enthusiasm, knowledge and feedback from the very first class which kept our work on track with the weekly documentation to the final draft of this paper. Thank you all.